Wasn't it last podcast he was telling him we don't need that monitor pointed at him?
No, I know, but I can see myself.
We don't need the chat. Nobody's ever in chat.
I'm fucking frozen. God damn it. What was I saying? Oh, so I put up a short that I had previously put up and only got 26 views. But now that our channel is now optimized, it's going through the roof.
Yeah?
So, yeah, well, more than it did before. It got like 26 views.
Well, yeah, the one through the roof could be like 100. That's still not saying much.
No, I mean...
33 views.
Let me check it real quick for you.
I was going to say, 100% increase would be 52. I mean, we're not talking much here.
Up, and
so it got 26 views before. It's at 2,057. And I think we got, if I look at it... We got one sub off it, nothing great, but it is what it is. Hi, welcome to our podcast. Let me go through everybody that's here. I'm Wayne, of course. We've got Taylor, who's fucking late because he doesn't read his text fully.
Nope.
Andrew. Amanda, she's all fixed up and looking good today.
Andrew, who made me late because his lifestyle changed.
Yeah.
No, it's... do you want to go through that?
Do I?
Why? Yeah.
No?
Okay,
I can. After you finish introductions.
Okay. And then we have
halfway there.
Sarah, who missed the last podcast. She's back with us. Let's do our roundtable because we haven't done that in a while. Taylor, how's things going? It's been weeks since I've seen you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got going?
Coming down off of more steroids. Fun stuff.
Do you feel jacked? You feel yoked?
You're looking yoked. I feel exhausted because they started me on a high dose 9 days ago, and they've been slowly going down.
Why are you so sickly?
I'm not sickly.
You are sickly.
It's just that I can't breathe through my nose, and they think it's like nasal polyps. Oh. You know what those are?
Oh. That's gross. Whatever it is, it's gross.
It's like a little piece of skin or flesh that hangs down in your nasal cavity and makes it so you can't breathe, you can't smell. And yeah, I mean, the solution was, we could put you on more steroids and antibiotics. And I was like, how about we skip the antibiotics since it's clearly not something bacterial?
You're always sick.
Well, I'm just saying.
You're always sick.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Now I might have to have surgery, so we'll see.
God.
Of course, my appointment to go to the ENT is 2 weeks after the steroids end, so it's going to be a real fun 2 weeks.
Yeah. We're going to see you outside of Planet Fitness jonesing. You're going to be going up to just jack people. Hey, can you inject something in my ass?
Different kind of steroids.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Not the fun ones.
Not the, what?
Okay, what else you got going on other than nasal polyps?
Oh, I don't know. Not a whole lot.
Okay, let's bring up the new Taylor. We're going to track Taylor's, Taylor's lovemaking.
There's nothing for 2025, so I mean, it's going to be a real quick segment.
That's such a good picture.
It really is.
He's oozing Riz.
What?
That's from 2014? 2015?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, you should see the picture of me when I was at my heaviest. It's disgusting.
Can we bring that back up?
Fucking gross.
This is why if you don't let me take pictures of you,
gross.
then you get a picture like that.
Yeah. Well,
I fucking love that so much.
Looking so good.
What did you just hop on Robin's Facebook and grab the ugliest picture you could find?
I deleted Facebook. Facebook is completely gone to me.
No, I know, but you've had that picture for over a year now. So I
haven't. Tyson sent me that. So you sent
it? That was the one of us on the beach?
Yeah, okay. Tyson sent that too.
That was you on a beach? You're in a sweatshirt.
Yeah. Well, it's a beach on the west coast of the United States, not in California. So, I mean, do I really need to explain more?
That was super observant. You're in a sweatshirt. You're not at the beach.
Well, it looked weird.
Get your mic closer to you. My God, a sexy voice lady needs to have it close to her face.
I'm Tony. That's my phone background. I study that picture. I know everything about that picture.
Yeah?
Yeah,
The fact that I have no neck.
Yeah, well,
no.
It's fucking head straight onto shoulders.
You look like a thumb.
Yeah. That's what happens when I weigh 215 pounds.
That's not even that much.
For me, it's
not. Well,
maybe not for someone 6 inches taller than me.
You're tiny.
I'm only 5'9", so
6'4", but I also weigh 242 pounds right now. It's like the heaviest I've been, so I'm fucking.
Yeah, but even at that, you don't look fat.
No, I showed Andrew the picture of my latest today, and then Sarah walked out. and I'm getting there, like hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though I'm heavier, I'm when me and Zach cut here pretty soon, it'll be back to 6-pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I haven't had my 6-pack since I've been 38, so it's been a long time.
Are you off next weekend?
We're off Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I'm gonna buy brake pads.
Okay.
Maybe next weekend we can look into that.
Yeah, we can get you done.
It'll be an experience because I need to learn how to do it.
It's super easy.
Where are you getting your brake pads at?
Napa is where you said has the 𝐬𝐫𝐬 discount.
It does have the 𝐬𝐫𝐬
Napa.
discount.
There we go. Napa. I don't. It's like asking, am I going to get my bread from Walmart or Winco? It's like Napa doesn't make them.
What do you ask?
It's just
I
they're
sell
brake
car
pads.
parts.
You what?
I sell car parts.
Where are you at? What business?
Well,
Maybe she doesn't want to give them free
Name the
advertising.
address also.
Oh, maybe don't say it on the internet.
I mean, well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it your company?
No, it's not my company.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one of the parts stores around here. I'll tell you after we're not on the.
Because
O'Reilly.
like O'Reilly's,
No.
we get discounts. We get.
I'll give you. No, you'll get a discount.
Yeah. I don't care where I get them. I just need to figure out why my brakes are burning. And Dwayne told me it's because they're 20,000 miles past brake change.
How do you know that though? Like,
That my brakes are making a burning smell?
well, like, because like I
mean-
feel like I can't brake, but mine don't smell. You know what I mean? Like I.
Well,
have
but
to
that
stomp
probably
on
has
that.
more to do with how your brakes are tuned in versus how the quality of the brake pads currently are.
I feel
No.
like I need new brake.
So you
pads.
can hear there's a wear indicator. So when you push on your brake, you'll hear like a.
Oh, it'll make the sound.
It'll make a sound.
Mine doesn't do that.
Well,
Okay.
see, I just lose traction and I have to just hit that brake, or people are gonna die.
See, given the way my life usually goes,
Ridiculous.
I'm fully expecting to have us change the brakes and have the burning smell not going away. So now it's another thing I have to stress about until I can figure out what the fucking burning smell is.
I stress.
I mean, I'm being told by everybody, oh yeah, it's your brakes. You're supposed to change them at 40,000 miles and I'm at 60. So, okay, we're going to try that. But I have a feeling it's not going to fix anything and I'm going to have to go to a mechanic anyways.
I can't believe you only have 60,000 miles on it. You've had
I
that car
can.
for fucking ever.
Yeah, I don't drive it.
How old's your
I-
car?
It's 2016, October of 2016.
It's like $8,000 a year.
10 per,
No,
like
his mom.
15% of my car's mileage is the Oregon trip
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean,
He doesn't
that's
do anything.
1,000 miles.
But your wife does. She's a goer.
Oh, yeah. And we're finally getting that figured out to get a third car. We're going to have her brother-in-law go to the criminal auction and get us a car and then fix it up and then sell it to us.
Nice.
How
Because-
well do you think they check those? Because is there like a a drug dealer hidey hole that you can just take
I
out
sure
the
hope
radio?
so. I
and
mean,
there's
if I buy a car for $6,000 and I find $10,000 worth of drugs in the trunk, I mean, I'm going to consider that a net
Score.
gain.
That's a come up. That's a come
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Shit.
sounds fucking good
Someone's
to
gonna be
me.
looking for that
Yeah.
car to find their pound of meth.
Yeah, well, they'll find my daughter when they do.
Shit.
So, sure, she can handle herself.
Andrew, what do you got going on? I've been with you for nonstop, so I know everything. But go ahead and give us something.
With me?
Yeah. Why don't you tell us your?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So Andrew, he's tight on money right now. Let's just say that. So why don't you tell us about what they were going to do to you for your insurance?
They're gonna bend me over
They were going to bend you over.
and stick 2.5 fists inside me. It was my premiums were doubling, more than doubling.
Because you own a Tesla?
Yeah, that's what I figured it was. It's $2,700 now for the year, and they were gonna raise it to
59.
$59.96.
What?
Yeah, for the whole year. You imagine your insurance is $500 a month.
So imagine this: $1,800 for his fucking house, right?
A month?
A month.
Okay. Well, I was just saying that seems kind of high.
$700 for his car.
A month?
Yeah. 780?
Oh, but
like
that's
discussing all
the
this.
car payment plus.
No.
That's just the car payment.
That's the car payment.
You're paying $700 a month for your just the car payment.
Yeah.
But he's got a Tesla.
What are you looking at me like that for?
Because I know guys who have $60,000 trucks that don't pay that much a month for their
They probably
cars.
put more down,
So
or they have a longer
Jesus.
lease term. I'm 60 months.
Are you telling me
They can
that
go all
that
the way
car
to
is
10
worth
years.
it?
No,
It
Okay,
doesn't,
all right,
it
well,
doesn't go to
what you
10 years. It goes to 72 months, which is 6 years.
it does. They
Okay.
offered me a 10-year lease.
So on our electric
Or,
car,
Why would you
not
lease?
lease, but loan, 10-year loan.
on our electric car, we did they gave us 21,000 for our other car, and then we put $15,000 down. And what'd you pay for yours? 50 what?
55.
55. I paid 54.
Look at me like that.
I paid 50. Hold on. I paid 54, but since we put
Sell
stuff
it.
down,
No, I'm not selling.
Sell
There's
it.
no way I'm
Get
getting
rid
that
of
kind of
that
money
hunk.
back.
yeah, ours is like $250 a month, and Chris's traveling for her job. That she gets like $1.30 per mile or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. It pays for the car.
Your
and the
car
charging.
costs over half of my house payment a month.
Okay.
That's fucking ridiculous.
And my mortgage is over $1,800 a month. Oh, thanks for that.
So basically, he's tight. I'm just saying he's tight.
Only because
The only thing in Andrew's life that's tight.
Yeah, shit.
What
we're down
are
to
you
one
saying
income
about
right
Kim? What are you saying about Kim? My God.
Saying that pegging is definitely going on in that
That's my
household.
loose butthole.
Okay. So, anyways, you were anything else other than you getting screwed on your insurance? There was a happy ending to it, so let's go through the happy ending.
Happy ending is I was able to offer 2 blowjobs a month, and they're gonna lower it
Right.
for only 2 blowjobs. That's cake. That's easy.
That
Yeah, but
is a
how
deal.
much are they going to lower it?
I don't know. It depends on if I do the first 90% of the blowjob or the last 10%. And I still haven't decided.
We talked about that. He asked me, "Well, would I rather do the beginning or the end?" And I said, "I'd rather do the end, of course.
Oh,
Messy.
Blow it in my mouth. I don't care. I need to get this over with."
Get those gains.
Yeah, get the fucking gains. I need the protein, baby.
oh my god.
Get the dicks, line them up for
You know,
me.
I called a certain insurance company. I don't want to give them free
The General?
promotion. The General shit.
Those fucking commercials.
Lemonade or whatever.
Right.
It's because it's Shaq. Of course, I'm going to go with Shaq's company. No, I called Allstate. Allstate with a bundle right now. They can lower my my house insurance and car insurance. So it's going to be $170 a month for the car and less for the house.
Who did you fucking have before?
The same
Liberty
as,
Mutual.
or SafeCo. It doesn't. They're the same
Safeco,
company.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could maybe take a driving course and they'd lower your car like insurance or whatever.
I'm not worried about
Wait,
it.
Liberty Mutual's the same as Safeco? Or is that what you said?
Yeah, it's the same company.
Oh. So maybe we need to look into changing too, because our insurance is outrageous.
You always have
Allstate.
to. Okay, Amanda, what do you got? Let's hear what Amanda has.
Well, nothing too exciting. I had something now I escaped my brain.
You haven't done anything?
No, okay. Oh, so I mean, I have. I live at my mom's house with my son, and my brother used to live there, but my brother moved out. My son now has my brother's old room, and I was mucking it out this couple days ago, just getting all the little loose ends out. And my brother, he is very irresponsible. He's always losing his wallet, his keys, his phone. I always tell him he needs to probably look into getting a purse or something. Anyways, I found his spare key that he had lost, earlier last year. That was a big production, because he lost his spare key. My mom was freaking out. It was like, big chaotic situation. But I have now planned to go to where he's now living, and I'm going to take that spare key and I'm going to start moving his car, up and down.
Just to fuck with him.
Yeah. And I'm eventually, it's going to lead to I'm going to park it on the other side of the road facing the other way. The only thing I'm disappointed about is that I'm not going to be able to see his reaction when he's walking out there, like scratching his head, like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
I'm pretty bummed out about that a little bit. But
You gotta make him go insane. He's gonna
I'm
be like
going to.
schizophrenic at some
listen,
point.
that's my redheaded little brother. All right.
Oh, shit.
You got to see if the neighbors have any,
I know.
like cams on the
I
front of
know.
their house.
I was thinking about that actually.
Let them know what's going on beforehand.
Or I'll stake out and just like watch him down the road.
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
Clip it.
That's it? That's what you got?
That's all I have kind of right now. I mean, I work and not do a whole lot.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, it's fine. You don't have to have anything else. It's whatever. I mean, he talks about nasal pull-ups. Yours was way better than his.
Well, you're making. I'm almost sleeping. Like I need to go get my nose checked out. 'Cause
Fuck.
I've never been able to breathe out my nose very well.
You asked me what was up. That's what's up.
I know, but fucking come on, have a life, dude.
I'm here.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm here.
I know. Okay. Let's move on to Sarah. Sarah, what do you got?
I go back to school tomorrow. I got my grades. Thankfully, I didn't fail anything. So
Ew.
Yeah, I even got an A in one of my classes, which was shocking.
Did you expect to get an A in that class?
I kind of did.
Yeah.
I kind of did because it was the easiest one, but and it was only worth 1 credit, so a heater, no.
It's hot.
No,
It's warm.
I love
Yeah.
it. I don't want to have to wear this other coat.
Freezing.
Yeah, so pretty much just killing it in the grade department. I did get a D plus though. I got a D plus in one class. I expected to fail that one, but I did not. I got
Yeah,
a
it's still passing, right?
Yep, and that's all D's.
D's get degrees.
That's what I was.
Yeah.
Please get degrees.
It's true.
I never heard that one.
I usually say C's get degrees, but we'll go there.
That's what D stands.
Yeah.
That's what D stands for.
But they have like a joke, I guess, like for people in law school, and it's like, oh, what do people who get A's become? They become law teachers. What do people who get B's become? They become judges. What do people who get C's become? They become millionaires. So,
Oh,
yeah, that's the joke that they tell. So I got a D and an A and then a bunch of C's. Yeah, so. And it starts again tomorrow, and I have to do this really fancy negotiation thing soon, so
Yeesh.
that sucks. I have to buy fancy clothes, like a suit. I don't want to. Not good at dressing up, so yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Okay. Go and throw it on me. I haven't been doing much of anything. Just been hanging out. I did start back with my band, kind of.
Really?
Yeah, my buddy Andrew.
Thought that was done and gone forever.
Okay, so I have people that are moving back to Spokane for God knows what reason, but that wasn't it. I had gotten hit up on Facebook, another reason why it's fucking gone, by my old singer.
Oh, God.
And
Which one?
Kiana.
Okay.
I shouldn't have said her name. And it was just weird. She throws down her phone number, right? Give me a call. Don't call her. She goes, you want to get back in a band? I said, oh, fuck. I wanted to do music for a while because I haven't done it. And I said, yeah, let's do it. And then the conversation goes on and on and on and on. She goes, cool, kind of set everything up. And then she goes, are you still married? And then I'm left on red. After I said, yeah. And so I throw her my phone number again. And the bitch never fucking texts me back. So I said, you know what? Okay, what a bitch, first off. You're just looking for whatever. And then...
Whatever.
Really. Just looking for whatever. And then I said, fuck it. I'm going to contact Andrew, my buddy Andrew, who is probably a C student. But Andrew's way different from like my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law is where we work is one of his clients. So he's a decent size.
Wait,
but
really?
Yeah. He's the guy, when you hurt yourself, he's going to go fuck you out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
Yeah. So he does what's called tort.
That's the class I got a D in.
That's
D plus.
Good. You don't want to do that.
I fucking hate that shit.
That's where the money is, though. I bet he
No,
makes
it's
a lot
not.
of money.
It's not.
He makes so much
Because
money.
we're up at my brother-in-law's
Shit.
house, and this is years ago. And I said, when I was still in the band, and I said, yeah, Andrew makes $4.50 an hour. And my sister-in-law goes, no, he doesn't. And John goes, yeah, he does. Why? Well, his biggest client is Burlington Northern Santa Fe. And so he has to fly all over the place for this. Anyways, so I hit him up and I said, hey, you still making music? He goes, yeah. Hey, would you like to do something? So the last 2 weeks he's been over at the house and we've been creating, which is fine. Found a guy out of your area who his name's Aaron, and he's amazing. So kind of roll with the dude singer because women singers until next month are just kind of crazy. They are. So that's all I've been
Until next
doing.
month? What?
What's that?
We're only crazy till next month.
Yeah, it's with Saturn's position.
No, I have
space.
I have a friend.
Space.
I have a friend coming back that might want to sing for the band. So we'll have to make decisions then about who's perfect for the band. So I don't know. Women are crazy. Let me put this out there.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Full stop.
Generalize now. Yeah.
Let me put this out there.
Here we go.
All singers are fucking crazy. Do you sing?
No.
Good. Right? All singers are crazy. Drummers are angry. Bass players are the chill fucking people.
And what do you play?
I play guitar, but I play all the instruments. So I don't sing though, so I'm not totally
So
fucking
you're a mixed
crazy.
bag. Split personalities.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. So, but I play guitar in the band, and like sometimes I'll do drums when we don't have a drummer. Anyways, I'm back in the saddle with that. It's taken up so much fucking time. Yesterday, I had to record 3 songs that we were working on and send them off to him so he can get the fucking lyrics done and do the chord progressions. I was down in the basement for fucking 2 hours, and I'm just like sweating. I got no content for the podcast. This fucking sucks. So that's what's been going on with me. Nothing great.
Wait, what kind of music is it?
After you want to listen to it afterwards?
Yeah.
Okay. It's music that people like.
Oh, okay. Pretty mainstream. Oh.
It used to be considered like vaginal alternative, right?
Yeah. Taylor
Like-
knows. Taylor knows because
No, it wasn't bad.
Wait,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
just-
vaginal
it was-
alternative ass?
did you come to hold on,
Could be.
did you come to any of our knitting factory or did you just go to the pen?
The pen.
Yeah. So the pen was great. So after we got done with the pen, so we had
the A Club, right?
whatever it was.
Yeah, it was called the A Club at the time, I think.
Yeah. So we have probably like 70 people there, give or take. And then after we got done playing, it was all over to that bar. And it was so
Yeah.
much fun. Yeah. We had
Yeah,
so
that
much
was a
fun.
blast.
Yeah, it was a blast. So we'll get back to that. We'll play out every once in a while. And
Yeah, you'll need to let Robin and I know.
Fuck yeah.
'Cause we'd definitely come.
yeah, it was so much fun.
She keeps asking about it, if you're still doing the band stuff. And I
I'm
was like, no,
starting it back
no, he's
up.
not.
Starting it back up. So we'll avoid like the knitting factory because I fucking hate that place.
It's the worst venue.
It has the worst fucking air circulation system in existence.
It's
You get
not-
a full house in there.
Yeah.
It's
fucking
awful.
hot.
Hotter
It's
than
crazy
here.
hot.
No, we've never
Yeah.
had a full house in there. We had like 700 people come and see us there. So not a full house. I think it's like 1,200 people that go there. It's funny because I'll still get the updates from Reverb Nation where we're standing, and who the fuck is going to our profile from Leeds, England? It was just fucking weird. So we're still, even though we haven't played in like 6 years, we're still in the top 10. People still come and see us. So anyways, that's all I've been doing, working with him. He's a fucking lyrical genius. He's a lawyer that goes on the road, and all he does is write lyrics the whole fucking time. So he's amazing. He's a really good dude. I showed him the podcast, and I said, yeah, we got 2 beautiful women on there. He goes, don't even worry about it. I've been married 20 years. I don't give a fuck.
Now tell me about those hot guys on the podcast.
There is no hot dudes on the podcast. All of us look like shit.
Yep.
Okay, so let's move on. I can see myself like from 5 seconds ago on this little screen, and I do a lot of this.
Yeah, you're kind of a ball fondler, aren't you?
Dude, I'm super stoked that I'm back making music again. It was such... I told Andrew what he said. So a lot of people have had my cock in their mouth here lately.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That was graphic.
So he comes in when I'm talking to him on the phone, and he goes, I said to him, you're really good at like the guitar. And he goes, dude. He didn't say dude. He said, no.
So what do you do first?
Yeah.
Dude.
No, well, he started putting it in his mouth then. He goes, you are the best guitar player I've ever seen, or I've ever played with, or ever seen live. And I'm just going, you're so fucking full of shit. You're so full of shit. You don't need to do this. I'm back with you, buddy. We're back together. So anyways, he was very sweet about everything, and I really enjoyed hanging out with him the last 2 times for a couple hours. It's been a good experience again.
Yay.
Getting rid of the drama.
Don't get burned out.
I'm not going to get... It's the people that fucking burn me out. When you're around people that are lazy... That burns me out, and I have to do everything. Like I write all the music for all of for all of the songs, and it's kind of like the podcast. I do the same thing. I set everything up. I get everything going. I get all the fucking gigs. I do everything, and then you get burned out because you have expectations of people, right? But you shouldn't, because they never said they were going to do anything in the fucking first place, right? So I need to temper my expectations of anybody and just go have fun, just like I need to have fun here.
You have so much fun setting up the podcast.
Oh, fuck. Dude,
Coming up with content.
It was a scramble because I was drinking last night. I haven't drank for months, and I was drinking last night, and I just said, fuck it. I'm not going to go set up the podcast. So we're scrambling. I get up at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's like, oh, fuck. fuck, I got to get shit going. But we got it. And you guys all look fabulous on here. All look fabulous.
Everybody's in focus today.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Anyways, so we got, of course, we're going to go, can we go forward with, put up Taylor again? So we're,
Fucking stud.
how many fucking days in are we?
You look like a cop.
The 12.
I know.
The 12.
Yeah, almost 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, so we're 12 days in,
weekend.
and you haven't had sex once.
No.
Okay. Well,
0. We're sitting at 0. Yeah.
you finished the year.
No
at-
Karens to pop up there.
Not yet.
You look like a version of the Terminator that's just called the Baconator.
The big
Yeah.
later.
You think so?
Yeah.
I like it. No, I like it. It's
So
good.
I don't know what I'm going to have to do to make you beat that 16, but we're gonna motivate you on here.
Yeah.
Maybe give you half strokes before you go back home.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't, I don't know if that's going to motivate me.
Yeah, you'll be all excited when you go home after I get done with you.
Apparently, if you go see a concert of Dwayne's, then you'll come home and have sex.
Did you?
Maybe, huh?
Did you?
What?
After the concert? Because we were out
Dude, that
late
was
that
like
night.
that was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
It was
that
longer
was
than
probably
that. It was-
more like 8 years ago.
Yeah, it was before the
Fuck, so I
pandemic.
don't know.
Before the pandemic.
I don't remember that far.
Yeah.
I don't remember last fucking week.
Okay, so we don't have much on this podcast. I wanted to make this more of a informal to talk to because we haven't seen each other for a while, and I enjoy all you people.
I mean, it's only been 2 weeks.
I haven't seen Sarah for.
Oh yeah, I guess
ever.
that's true. Sarah's been a little bit longer.
It's been like
Yeah.
a year.
It's
Last year we
Last
did
year
this shit.
You can't say
is
that.
when I saw her.
Yes, you
That's not an
can.
accurate statement.
It
Absolutely.
literally
it
is
is.
an accurate.
So we have a new little
Yeah.
segment that we're going to do on a regular basis.
Who decided that
What's
the end of December was the change of the year? It's completely arbitrary. It could have been in the middle of the fucking summer. It's not even at the beginning of a season or at
oh
the
my
end
God,
of a
oh my
season.
God.
It's all arbitrary. So don't give me that it's been a year bullshit.
It has been a year. Back in 2024 is last
Back
time
in
we
You can
2024,
say that,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
you can't
let's-
say it's been a year
It's
because
been
it has
forever.
not been 365 days.
Okay.
Okay. Zach, beat up Taylor. Would you?
No, don't say that because he'll jump out of his chair and just start doing it. Let's go ahead and bring up the Amanda thing. Oh, she's so worried. So, for anybody who didn't know, Amanda was in prison. She got caught with a baggie of pot.
How
long-
accurate is Orange is the New Black? Is there a lot of like scissoring?
And fisting.
Is there more scissoring or less scissoring
Okay,
on the
well,
show?
the facility I was at, it wasn't really quite. It wasn't like with the Mac. It wasn't women's max. It was like the writer facility.
Okay.
And wasn't it like weed dust?
No, it was not weed dust, but it was dust in a baggie.
Could you get pregnant through
Yeah,
a vent?
why?
No, I didn't.
Well, I mean, could you? Is that possible?
Yeah, we can make it happen.
No, because all the guards they hire there are gay, for the most part.
Oh, okay.
No, there's quite a few gay guys.
Is that like a question on the, hey, you gay?
I don't know. But I was like, oh, that makes sense because they were like walking with a little pep in their step. And I was like, yeah, for sure.
It makes
Mostly
sense.
males? Are they mostly male guards?
No, it was about a
females?
mixed bag.
Okay.
When did that happen?
I missed the whole COVID thing. I was locked up for all of COVID.
Really?
I went to jail and COVID wasn't a thing, and I got out and it was like a
That's crazy. That's
whole
a
new
long
world.
time.
But it was only 9 months because it was the writer
Only
facility
9
over.
months.
Yeah,
That's a lot. That's stupid. That's crazy.
yeah. It was,
Okay, so let's bring up Shanks for the memories. No, not that.
Oh, Jesus
Holy
Christ.
crap.
Shanks for
is
the
that you,
memories.
Taylor?
No, that was not me.
Okay, so I told her to send me a pic. We picked one out together, and then we made this little thing up. Shanks for the memory, Amanda's adventures in prison. And so she's going to tell a story that she thinks is good.
Has anybody else here actually been to prison?
I've been to jail a bunch for fighting.
Yeah.
'Cause
But that's
my-
when you were younger, right?
Yeah, when I was a teen and in my early 20s, I was an angry person, so I'd go around and hurt people.
Skyrim jail in Whiterun.
That doesn't count.
It does.
Shit, dude. It's even worse.
Okay, let's stop it. Let's get a story
RuneScape
from
jail.
Amanda.
Okay, so I figured I'd probably open with like my first time when I went down to South SBWCC South Boise's Women Correctional Center, but
Can I ask you how long you were in there?
well, from the time I got locked up to release, it was only like about a 9 month. The longest that I did. I was
How many times have you been to prison?
not prison. Okay, we've been in jail a handful of times.
Jesus Christ, I got a criminal on here.
You do.
Okay.
That's you too. You've been
Yeah,
to
wait
jail.
a minute.
Yeah, but not for drugs. Just for fighting.
Oh, just for assault and battery. You're right. My bad.
It wasn't always my fault. It wasn't
what
always
they
my fault.
all say.
Yeah, sometimes people.
Yeah, they go down, they hit the curb, they die. It's
Yeah,
not really my
yeah.
fault.
It's just gravity, guys.
I don't know how they got there. I don't know.
Come on,
Blame the planet.
let's give Amanda some space so she can tell her fucking story.
Okay. So, obviously, when you go in there, they, they make you like squat and cough or whatever, right? And when I was still in county jail, my cage got a little rattled because when they have you, sometimes they have the old school visiting booths where it's behind the glass, and then like your lawyer comes in, you go visit with them behind the glass. And when I got taken back to my housing unit, this new guard who I'd never seen before, she's like a bowl cut, thunder thighed.
Fuck
like,
yeah, she was.
I don't know, definitely. I think she was probably military, but she's never worked there because unfortunately, I was familiar with most of the handful of the staff at the time, and she was like newer. And so after I went and visited behind the glass, she went back, but she had to strip search me down before I went back to my pod, just in case if my lawyer slipped me something through the glass. But I was like, okay, whatever, and I just like kind of, she's like, cough harder, and I was like, what? It was awkward. So like my cage was a little rattled at that point, okay? And then fast forward to when.
So hold on, when you're coughing.
Yeah.
Like, is that going to eject something when you cough? I mean,
If you're loose, probably.
okay.
Why else
God.
would they make you like turn your head and cough?
Okay,
when they're
so
shoving fingers inside.
Let's stop here for a second. So, God, how do I'm trying to make this family friendly. Women have muscles.
You're on the wrong podcast, man.
Women have muscles, and when you're with them, there's a squeeze, and they can bend you and do everything else. So I'm guessing a cough is kind of the same thing. It makes you squeeze, tighten up.
Something like that, yeah.
But like, what I don't understand is what if it's like 6 inches up there or something like that. Oof. Because you about 3 inches
Ron Jeremy.
is this tightness, okay? That when women get excited, it expands.
Right.
So you're not excited. It could be like 6, 8 inches up there, right? So, and it's past that point where it would be, you have to force through. Okay. This is just ridiculous. So my question, even if you cough and it's jammed up
You
there.
have to be in a squatting position, though. They make you squat.
I gotcha.
So,
And she doesn't help you at all? That's what
No.
I'm asking. Okay. So you're
No.
just squatting.
yeah, and I don't know. I think I've heard of them doing cavity searches after they,
That's what I'm asking.
gets past.
I thought your cavities are in your mouth.
Sarah's are.
Absolutely.
I do have a lot.
I need a representation. Dwayne, can you get up and get naked?
I'm just confused. I've never had a cavity search before.
I've never got a woman excited.
I've never had a cavity search, but anyways.
I'm afraid if I squat and they ask me to cough, that like I'd shit all over.
Okay, well, so check this out. Okay, so let's fast forward to like when I was like riding the knockoff Greyhound bus 9 hours down south, shackled in a bus, right? And there was like 4 of us girls, and it was like the back of the bus was just all guys. And they give you a little paper sack lunch, and I had, I think I traded because nobody likes the bologna sandwiches in jail. And I loved them.
Yeah.
I always had like a stack of them.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because in the girls' pods, none of the girls eat their food because they're all like, I don't want to get fat.
But you know what? Like with bologna sandwiches, I get burned out. Like I'll get bologna sandwiches for like a couple weeks, but then I'll get burned out and I won't have them forever again for like 6 months.
All I know is that the jail staff's mayo to mustard ratio is on point. With
It's
those
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to have it down or you're fucked.
So anyways, I traded off my peanut butter. And I had 2, bologna sandwiches, and I was holding my farts in real bad on that bus the whole 9.
okay.
It was a long. That's a long bus ride to do, right?
So you're squatting.
No, because they do it differently down in south. So then I get there, and I'm like, this is my first time, like, in prison, in a prison setting, and I was like trying not to be like, a little nervous. I was trying to act all,
Sure.
And so we're going to get strip searched so we can enter the facility, and her name was Sergeant Saldana, this big old Mexican gal, like tattoos up her arm, and she was about the business, right? And she was training, this other girl who, mind you, I had never seen since that day. Mm-hmm. After that day, so the girl that went in before me, I guess she was on her period really bad. So I mean, however that went, right? And then I go in, right, with my baloney farts, and down there they do it differently. They have you bend over at the waist and spread them.
Spread
your butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks. Okay. Thank you.
Right. And so she's telling this girl, she's like, yep, you need to like get down there and like, definitely take a look, right?
With the flashlight.
Yeah. And so when they
Car.
but like, so I was like, this is my first time. I wanted to make a good impression on them. I wanted them to, I wanted them to know that I was going to be a real good inmate. And I was going to be
You
compliant.
spreading them motherfuckers.
Well, I was all shell shocked from the thunder thighs, up in county telling me to cough harder. So I was like, I was going to cough real hard
Fuck
for them
yeah,
the
you
first time.
were.
I was not going to make that sergeant have to ask me more than once to do anything.
Yeah.
And so I coughed real hard and like punched the air with the loudest air biscuit ever. And it was like, but they were like down like right there, right? And it was a baloney fart. It was bad. Anyways, all the girls outside heard it.
Right.
And I turned around, I was like, I am so sorry. I apologized to them. And neither of them said anything. They didn't say anything.
No, they're used to it.
Well, no, I don't know. I didn't see that girl anymore. The look on her face was quite shocking. And
Yeah.
I couldn't look at that sergeant in the eyes for like quite some time after that.
God.
No, you made a good impression. First impressions are the most important.
I know. I just wanted to prove I was going to be a real good inmate.
Yeah, they knew to stay away from you because you stink.
But yeah, so but all the girls outside heard the fart and they heard me go, "Oh, sorry," and then silence.
I bet you, yeah. I thought some of these stories were going to be like super hot and I'd be half hard right now, but I feel gross. I feel gross right
Says
now.
you.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not hot. It's not like Orange is the New Black.
Oh man.
Definitely
I don't know that we watched that show a bunch. I don't know that was that great.
I liked it.
I liked it for. Didn't you like the first two seasons and then after that it sucked?
It got a little. Well, I don't know. I feel like sometimes series do that. They just get like, I don't know.
Yeah.
The writing gets a little extreme and out there.
I think I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes and I was like, this is fucking boring.
I find myself watching a lot of documentaries, and I just saw one that was just amazing. Me and Andrew talked about this. It was the Jerry Springer documentary on Netflix. Anybody seen it?
I started watching last night.
Did you really? How far did you make it?
Probably just through probably 20 minutes of the first episode.
It was interesting. It was like they only had 2 people getting all the guests on there, the producers, and they go from being nothing up to number 1, beating Oprah. And then just weird shit starts happening. This lady who was one of the producers that was getting everybody, she gets these people on there and a dude murders one of the guests. So she like, I can't fucking do this anymore. She's out. And then the next one was about a girl, and this is the end of the documentary. A girl who was like on a fancy site. What?
But you're gonna ruin the end of the documentary.
Oh, but it was earth shattering to me.
Okay.
I won't ruin it if you guys
I
want to watch
want
it.
to ruin it.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna watch it.
never gonna watch it.
This girl who was like on a site where she goes out with dudes, and her dad kept hitting her up on this site.
Oh, I think.
Ew.
Like knowing
You heard this?
knowing it was her.
Yeah, knowing it was her.
Yeah.
He was stalking her on the site and like sending her messages and stuff.
Yeah.
Her dad. And so, did you see this?
I mean, not from this documentary, but
And so, the last producer, this dude who just kills the fucking documentary, he goes up and he visits the guests before they come on the show at their hotel room. What he was trying to get out of this girl, I don't know. But he knocks on the door. And when the door opens, it's the dad at the girl's place, and he's in a towel, and it was obviously just got done having sex. Him and his daughter just got done having sex. So he just shuts the door, and he immediately just calls the show and says, I fucking quit. I'm done. And that's the end of the documentary.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was just weird how...
Get that bag.
It was just weird, man. It was just like, fuck.
What was
What
was the purpose of the whole documentary?
It was to the rise and fall of Jerry Springer show. And basically the 2 people that were, there was the producer who came up with the idea for everything, right? Or the main producer. But he had 2 underlings that would get everybody for the show. And it would just show the rise and the fall and why it fell. And the final shoe was this guy going up to the hotel room thinking he was seeing the daughter and he was going to talk to her about what was going to go on with the show, or he was going to try to get some pussy, one of the 2. And her dad opens the fucking door in a towel, and he was just like, oh my God, they just got done having sex. I'm fucking out of here. I can't do this anymore.
Wasn't that like the bread and butter of the Jerry Springer show?
Yeah, just
like
craziness.
Families fucking each other and shit like that.
Yeah, it's just...
I mean, it seems like that would be on point, if anything.
He just couldn't do it anymore. Anyways, this documentary is amazing. Go watch it. I really enjoyed watching it. It was fantastic.
maybe. My sister's friend was on that show. It was so funny. It was crazy. They really do sound super fake when they're talking. She didn't sound like that in real life, so I don't know why they sound so choppy on the Jerry Springer show.
I figured it was all like
scripted.
Right?
Yeah,
But no,
I mean,
this girl
it's
had
not.
problems.
like some of the crazy shit that went on. It's like, why would you even like risk?
Yeah.
Like just from an insurance standpoint, why would you risk this like unfolding on your show dynamically?
Right.
So I figured it was
No, they would.
all scripted.
It wasn't scripted.
Did they see how
None
far
of it
someone
was.
could throw a chair before they got to go on the show?
Probably.
They would wind them up beforehand.
Yeah.
It
Qualifying.
was crazy.
Yeah.
So they would separate them and they would wind them up, bring them in, and all of this stuff. It was pretty incredible.
I was
watch
more
it.
of a Maury guy.
Of course
Me
you were.
too.
They're all good.
Yeah.
I
was after school
Now I don't like
programming.
either one of you.
Wait, that's what was on. That was on,
Hey,
on TV.
let's
Came
do
out.
the fucking test.
Wasn't he like
Are
the-
you the dad or aren't you the dad?
Wasn't
Of
he-
course
wasn't-
he's not the fucking dad.
Wasn't he like the mayor of Chicago before the Jerry Springer show or something like that?
yeah,
Then he got caught like having sex with a prostitute and
He got caught having sex with lots of people, like people on his show. He'd go and bang and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there was 2 girls on
Okay.
the show that he got in trouble.
I thought he was a politician before
He was a politician.
Okay.
I can't remember. I think it was Chicago, but I'm not 100%
Look
sure
it up.
where it was.
It was Chicago because that's
Was
where
it
they had the
Chicago?
show.
was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Like, and I just, when you end a podcast or not a podcast, when you end a show, a documentary on that level, it was just like, oh, that's heart wrenching. So
The last documentary I watched was the gorilla. That one. What was her name? Tanya Haddix.
no, I don't know. Talk to me.
But that, I don't know, like that, the content of that documentary is like super not interesting.
Yeah.
But it was like just the way they filmed it, wrote it, directed it. It was super, because they sent in like a proxy director to go get like intel from this crazy
Right.
ape lady.
Didn't it take all of Rapes Away? I started watching that.
Yeah, it was a lady that helped out the lady that lost the ape.
That was like on TV.
It was on Hulu.
Mine
Okay.
was on YouTube before they made it.
But no, just the way, I don't know. I've never watched a documentary afterwards and been like, wow, that was great directing.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. And then he moved to Chicago where the store was, or where the show was.
Yeah.
And he hated his fucking show. But he was making a ton of money and banging all the guests apparently. So it was all good for
Didn't
him.
he die just recently-ish?
It was a long time ago.
His Wikipedia says he's dead. I didn't
Jerry
check
Springer.
and see when.
A long time ago? No way.
Yeah. You know what was weird? So I'm looking up stuff, of course.
A long time ago. I mean, a year and a half.
It was a year and a
He
half.
died April 27th, 2023.
So
Okay.
I was looking on
Gerald Norman
God.
Springer.
What were you
okay.
looking up?
Huh?
What were you looking
No,
up?
it doesn't matter now. Taylor just wants to talk over me.
I want to know what you were looking up.
It's, you don't want to know what I was looking up, Sarah.
I do.
It's all bad shit.
Get the biggest magnet you can find if I die.
No, I was looking at this thing and recently there's a lot of stuff like me and Andrew were looking at. But it was AI George Carlin. And they got sued for an hour-long set of him AI doing George Carlin, my favorite comedian of all time. But in that vein, when did he die? He died in 2006 or 8, and it doesn't seem that long ago. Sorry, Sarah, I'll look at you every once in a while. But it just seems like it was yesterday because I loved him. He comes to Spokane every year, and me and Chris never had the money to go shell out to see him. And when we finally did, he's fucking dead. So it was so sad. But it's been so long ago. Like my life is zipped by.
How old was he?
He is fucking old.
That'll happen.
That'll happen when they die. Okay, so let's do our next thing, Zach. And we're gonna do. This is Sarah's idea.
Crushing it.
Every time we get something from Craigslist, I'm shocked it's still a thing. Like, does it still look like that too?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's how it looked back when I used it in high school.
So what we're gonna do, Zach, for me,
At least they're consistent.
just flash it up real quick, and then we'll go to everybody, and I'll read the post. So what's the first post? Oh, I love this one. Okay, bring it down, and I'll read the fucking thing if I can find it. Did I not? Oh. Okay, so my porn watching boyfriend. So you like watching porn sluts get pounded and creamed. Okay, I get it. I kind of like it sometimes too. It's rather entertaining, if not slightly disturbing to watch. But now you're getting all fucked up with me. And although I keep taking it from you, you're probably on the way out. And I'm trying to think of ways to get you back. Because At the end of the day, the new hardcore is rather degrading, and there are too many limits being pushed. So this is her open letter to her boyfriend.
What is this?
I haven't
section
even-
On?
What section was it in?
Yeah, what is this under? Category?
I did not look at what it was on.
Oh,
The family-friendly section.
Like, I
obviously.
can't even
Yeah.
figure out what she's like trying to convey at this
Well,
point.
you will here in a
yet.
second, because at the end of the day, the new hardcore is rather degrading, and there are too many limits being pushed. Here's a few of mine that keep getting tested. Number 1, if you don't stop slapping my tits and pinching my nipples that way, you won't ever see them again. I hope you like a parka, because it's going to become my new lingerie. Number 2, so this is an open letter to her boyfriend. Don't ever spit on my face again. I think I made it clear, and sorry about the sore balls. Number 3, I used to feel proud that I could swallow it. Now I feel pretty gross after you dick whip me and make me eat it off your cock and your fingers like it's punishment. I would do all that for you anyways, but when you hold my hair and call me names and make me, that's the line I was talking about. And the last one is, pussy to mouth is kind of freaky. I'm totally okay with that. Ass to mouth is something else altogether. Stop even joking about it. If you ever decide to forge ahead with that one and see how it goes, I'll bite your fucking dick off. I swear I will. If I don't manage to at the moment, I'll get you in your sleep. Thanks for listening, sweetheart. By the way, how did you enjoy your coffee this morning?
What you do is coffee.
I don't know.
These people sound
Antifreeze.
entirely incompatible with each other. Like they're not
do you
even
mean?
they're not even in the same relationship. It
Yeah,
seems
first
like.
of all, she's advertising her boundaries on Craigslist for him to read.
Yeah, like
Right, but he's pushing those boundaries by watching porn and thinking it's okay, like she's going to want this. It's kind of like when somebody tells you, yeah, I'm really into this, and then you do it, and then they're like, oh, that's fucking gross. Okay, what's the next thing? Oh, my hands look so huge. What's the next one? Okay, this is my favorite one, and it turned up second. So let me find it.
is this just random too? The category? What are these under? I just wonder.
I know.
I-
I really.
yeah, like
If you
Men
would-
seeking
I think
men.
we need to know.
When you
Yeah.
Classifieds.
sent the idea, you should have
Yeah.
said, make sure the category's on there too, because I chopped all of it off.
Oh,
Okay, let's fucking
Sometimes
Frisbee.
where it's posted is some of the like
yeah.
funniest parts of it.
Okay, here we go. Let's
Lawn
fucking
and garden.
Frisbee. No Frisbee golf, no Ultima. Don't care what race or gender you are. Not trying to jack off or fuck anybody. All I want to do is toss a goddamn Frisbee at you and you throw it back. It's my favorite one.
Oh my God, he
I
didn't
don't
have a
care if
dad.
you're any good. Let's just try this shit. Yes, I'm awesome at Frisbee throwing and catching, especially for a man of my portly stature. But don't let that intimidate you. Embrace the awesome. Have a drink from my flask. Let's do this fucking shit.
Oh my God, I want to go throw a frisbee with this guy.
Exactly.
I
That's
really
what I
do.
thought. That's what I thought when I read
He
this.
just,
Oh my
he just
gosh.
wants to get drunk at the park and have some fun.
He wants
I
to
mean,
fucking throw
Not
Frisbee.
keep score. He doesn't want to keep score.
Who doesn't want
He's
that?
gonna fuck you. He's
I don't
gonna
know,
fuck you.
That can't be the guy, right?
No.
He's
Who
not.
took
That
that
guy's
picture?
not. That guy's not portly.
That's his fucking picture.
He's gonna take a picture of the people he's throwing frisbees to.
He looks like he's giving it his all, though, right?
It
yeah, he's
does.
gonna
I mean,
give him it all. Yeah, later.
he's
Is he
not gonna-
shirtless?
He's not. Yeah, he's not going to
You
give
have
any
the one.
less than 100%.
No,
Well,
he's not
that's-
even on his tippy toes. He's just nonchalantly.
I just want to
grabbing
hang
that.
out with that dude. All right, let's bring up the next one, Zach. Free things. Okay, go ahead and bring it down. So I'm putting these up so you know that they're actually real. Deep in mid-city, two lesbians are fighting about furniture, paint colors, and wall hangings. Who wins? You do. We are redecorating and compromising. So our ugly Chester drawers and my piece of shit TV are on the curb for your taking pleasure. We are also putting out a broken elliptical because apparently I'd never get it fixed, and even if I did, would never use it. Whatever. The TV is on the porch so it doesn't get rained on, just like her ambition. You get TV, Chester drawer, broken elliptical. I get her ex-boyfriend's painting on the wall, a dining room table that is not centered in the living room. That bugs me too. And boobs.
I don't even know what any of that was about.
It's two
It's free
lesbians
stuff.
fighting about what they have, and they're getting rid of some of their shit.
It sounds like the other one isn't compromising at all. It sounds like the dainty one. We know she's not butch. Is getting the short end of the stick here.
Okay.
No way. I think the butch was right in that.
Yeah. Oh,
And
How do
the
you
date-
know?
and the
Really?
dainty one. I don't
How
know.
the fuck do you know?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
All right, the butch was right in it.
'Cause they're
intuition.
trying to- No. I don't know.
Zach, what's the next one, buddy? The rent is too high. The rent is too high. Solution, let's get married. Who can afford the ridiculous rent here in D.C.? Not this guy. $1,800 for a studio so small you can stick your arms out and touch the walls. It's sketchy neighborhood, sure. Here's 50% of my monthly income. Thank you. 50%? That fucking dude ain't making shit. We all know that parquet floor is code for this building is older than you are, and the upcoming neighborhood means you're probably getting mugged. So anyways, he wants to get married. He has a whole bunch of shit. This is not that great, so I'm not going to read the whole fucking thing. Let's bring up the next one.
I mean, it seems like he could just get a roommate and not have to get married, right?
Yeah, but
A roommate.
I think
that
he's trying to trick a chick into marrying him, I
Yeah.
think.
yeah, maybe.
I would.
Yeah, I know.
Marry him or trick a chick?
Oh, they didn't marry him. Shit. Because of the implication. The $1,800 is half of people's monthly income. I'd say more than the majority.
That's not half of your monthly income.
It is after taxes, probably. Well, no, you guys have rotating, so you get 54s still. So it might not be.
It's still quite a bit.
Now with our raises and stuff, that's like a little over a week.
What is?
What?
$1,800.
A little over a week.
Let's say a week and a half.
So you're talking...
Less than a week and a half. Take home.
That doesn't seem accurate.
What do you make?
I don't remember.
And I have shit ton coming out of my 401k.
I get like $850 a week.
In the storerooms?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a huge pay cut.
Oh yeah. It's 40 hours instead of 36 and 54.
Oh god.
But then again,
even my small paychecks are way bigger than that.
I put 15% towards my 401k though.
10%.
Well, yeah, that's
0.5.
That's why my 401k is better than any of the other employees in the storeroom right now.
Yeah.
Even those who've been working at 𝐬𝐬𝐫𝐷 for 35 years.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm taking mine out. Fuck it.
Mine is awful.
It's not
Because
awful.
I had to dip into it.
When did you have to dip into it for
When
your
I
house?
bought the house, yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait.
What?
You took
Dude.
the 40% hit?
No. There's a way.
Was it during COVID that you got the
Pre-tax or post-tax, you can pull shit out if it's an emergency.
Well, they also have a program where you can dip into it for your house, of your first time mortgage,
Oh yeah.
and you pay it back with your
With
paychecks.
interest?
With interest towards yourself. So you're not paying anything
So you
towards...
just basically got a loan from your 401k.
Yeah. That's all it was. And then also for the car.
All right.
So I had 2 loans against my 401k.
So fucking
because
stupid.
I'm terrible with my finances.
I can say you had 2 loans against your car.
Okay, well, one I paid back immediately.
You paid. Well, yeah, you did. It only took like a week to pay back, something like that.
No, I don't.
It wasn't even that long. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks you paid back.
Like 4 days. I was waiting on that check
Yeah.
from the rest of my extended warranty.
We can tell this story because it's no big deal now, right?
Don't tell it.
Was it a big
Okay, you
deal
can
at
tell,
some
okay.
point?
Yeah, he goes, dude, can I borrow some money? I go, for what? He goes, I need the down payment for the car. I said, okay, well, I got to ask Chris.
Because I had that check in the mail on the way to me,
That was
so I
fine.
knew I was going to pay
So
it back.
what? It was like, it wasn't nothing. It was like $2,000. Let's just call it $2,000. And I go to my wife and I go, yeah, Andrew needs some money. Yeah. For his down payment. She goes, is he trustworthy? I said, he's at our house for the last 3 years all the time. He's my buddy. And she goes, okay. And so I call him back and he goes, oh, no, it's going to be taken care of. My stepdad, he's just going to put it on a credit card.
Yeah.
So a week later, he goes down to get the car.
All of this is a bad idea. Don't do any of this.
I know.
Don't do any of this.
So he can't afford the car first off. Anyway, so
Hang on. I wasn't expecting a 5. It was like $5,500 down, right?
right,
And so I had the $3,000.
right,
I just needed the rest.
yeah.
Like $3,500.
So a week later, he said he didn't need it. Jason was going to use his credit card, and then the day of, he's down at the dealership. He calls me up and says, "Dude, they won't take the credit card. Can I get the money?" I said, "Yeah, come over and grab it." So
Who knew they don't take credit cards for down payments?
I have no idea.
Seems irresponsible, anyways.
Yeah. Why did we get on that track?
I don't remember.
Ah,
Because you like talking about how poorly I make decisions.
No,
when
it's
it comes
not.
to
It's not a
finance.
poor decision. I mean,
Oh, shit.
you just needed help, and fortunately, I could help you at that time.
Yeah, I had to borrow money from Tyson one time.
Oh, I bet. You know who was a big loan shark?
Who was the big
Like
loan
a
shark?
mafia loan shark is Martin. He would talk about how he'd let people borrow money
Yeah.
and then he'd show up at their house. like with weapons.
No.
I'm not even kidding. He had like a little baseball bat.
Was
that
this
he said
back when he
used to
lived
carry.
in South Africa?
No, this was out
yeah.
here when he was living north.
Oh,
A white guy from South Africa that's named Martin.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know
apartheid.
him.
Yeah, you.
Well, I think I worked with him a long time ago.
Really,
Bald.
really
Yeah,
really
like completely
strong
no hair.
accent.
Yeah,
Where did you work
You
with him?
really?
at AutoZone. A long time ago when I was like,
Did he live there
where?
at AutoZone?
No.
Oh,
Well,
he lives at Kaiser.
Yes, he does.
He works every
When he
single
was like,
day.
I just he'd have to go like lock and club the delivery trucks. Like, oh, or what did he say? He said, he's like, oh, I just did to the trucks what I do to a baby seal. I was like, what? He's like, locked and clubbed him. I was like, what?
But he doesn't talk like that. He talk like Alliance Green. That's his voice. Hello, how are you? It's fucking weird. man.
Aluminium.
Yeah, and he
he
just
was an odd duck. I mean,
always on his phone,
It re-
always stalking
I
people.
I went, that was a long time ago, so I got my memories a little hazy. That's the only thing that stuck out about it because I was just I was slightly disturbed, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
Like
you
a baby seal?
I always got a weird feeling around him.
Like, why would you? I don't know.
Oh, he's got a pit in his garage.
yeah. You're lucky you didn't get nabbed.
Yeah, and you'd be down down there. He'd be feeding you a lot,
No
so he
way.
could get you bigger, so he could get your skin.
And so that you wouldn't fit through the door.
Yeah.
He did feed people a lot.
He's still saving up all his money to buy land in South Africa.
No, I don't want to talk about people. I'm just saying that when he showed me a picture of his girlfriend,
people in South
it looked like it was somebody that he could never have. Like he had taken a picture from somebody else, and it was just like,
Google search the picture. And
this is fucking weird. Yeah, this is fucking weird. Okay,
that's crazy.
no, it's a small world.
I know.
I mean, it's really not since we're all living in a simulation. There's only like a couple dozen of us
So
that are
since-
real people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's the real people?
Not me. Elon Musk is.
Well, I know I'm real.
Yeah,
not
of
an-
course you do.
I
One of those
don't know
NPRs.
about any of you guys.
I'm fake. Everyone's a bot except for you.
I'm the, I'm the
can
predator.
I can only know that I'm
Non-player
real.
Yeah.
NPRs.
Yeah.
Right?
You're an NPC, in my
NPC.
world,
Non-player.
in my simulation.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one, Zach.
Used to be an adventurer.
Still
like
fucking
you.
hot in here. What is that one? My Facebook profile? Okay, bring it down. This guy wants to sell his Facebook profile. I don't even want to fucking go through all of
Wait,
this.
what? Sell
Facebook,
his-
yeah, go pee. Just leave it on the beauty that is me. Fuck.
You need to shave.
I do need to shave.
Look how big that beard is.
Dude, I feel so gross.
God damn.
I feel
I
so
guess
fucking
Taylor's
gross.
looks the same, but yours is lighter.
I mean, it's
No, mine's
a hell of a lot shorter.
Yeah, it's shorter. I need to get rid of this because, I don't know.
I just let I only shave like once every week or two. I just let it grow out because I'm lazy, and then I just shave it.
His scratches my asshole though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
What
it's
he's
something you guys can talk about in private.
Yeah. Facebook archives, I decided to cut out the middleman and sell my Facebook data directly. By purchasing my Facebook archives, you can check on what I like and what I love and what makes me cry and market your products and political organizations to me accurately. Furthermore, you can know who my friends are, which ones I follow, and which ones I mute. You can also see how far I've gotten in the Mafia Wars. It must be like a video game.
Yeah, that was super popular forever ago.
Like 15 years ago.
That was like Farmville.
Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Farmville and Mafia Wars.
Okay, I had
Forgot
no
about
idea.
that.
And my high score in Bubblebot. How well I did on my math puzzles that driving the internet crazy. Find out by purchasing my Facebook data. Here's just a sample of the data you will receive. And so it was a long list, and now it's just stuck on me because he's got like a bladder full of. Oh, here he comes! Thank God.
Do you
Get
remember
it
all
off
those,
the ugly guy.
those quizzes you could make on Facebook too?
Oh.
That was a lot of fun. I never had a
Yeah,
MySpace.
you could make
though.
them, huh?
Yeah, I was more
Yeah.
of a fan of MySpace.
Never,
Since you
I'd
could
never
actually
had a
like
MySpace.
customize your whole profile.
Yeah, you could put
and-
your top 5 friends on there and like get in a fight.
well, you could literally like recode your whole
Yeah.
page to do whatever you wanted.
It made
with
people
it.
actually like know how to do stuff.
You could customize things instead of everybody's shit looking the same. Put your playlist on there that you could have start automatically and drive everybody crazy
Yeah,
who went to
nobody
your
wants
profile.
that. No.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it was.
Flip phone pictures.
Tom was the best.
Tom.
Everyone's
Tom,
friend.
I don't know who
Yeah,
Tom
everybody's
is.
friend.
Living his best life.
You're too old.
I'm fucking old.
And then
I can't.
Yahoo.
How do I argue with that?
Did you not have a MySpace?
No, I didn't have
Oh,
my
there you
MySpace.
go.
Didn't Yahoo buy MySpace? I thought that was what
Tom sold it at like below its peak, though.
Oh yeah, it still
Like,
sold it for
once-
millions and millions
I
of dollars.
mean, he's still a rich guy, but
I think Yahoo bought it. I'm gonna look it up, which is crazy because they're both defunct
So
now.
that guy thought he was gonna actually get profit from selling his Facebook information.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he
Excuse me,
confusing
I
that with
need to
his
get-
identity or?
archives? Because they steal all your shit anyways and throw ads at you.
So yeah.
Facebook
Weirdo.
is all ads. It's like every other post is just an ad now.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I got rid of Facebook.
It's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're
welcome
targeted.
to the club.
Yeah, well, there was so many reasons why I needed to get away from it.
I got
So-
rid of mine in 2016.
It feels good. I don't have people hitting me up. Don't have the ads because I just want to see my friends' posts.
It was
you
rough
know?
for like a month or two afterwards, but then after not,
No, it wasn't- no.
sitting there and just scrolling for stuff for hours on end,
Dude,
like, it
no,
opened up my day.
I kind of want to get rid of it too, but like there's like that's how I keep in touch with like some of my older family members that are post a picture of their flowers outside, and I'm like, oh, I love it.
But do you get to see them? I got to scroll through a bunch of fucking ads just to get to them, and I have to actually search somebody's name to get to their page.
Yeah.
I mean, it fucking sucks. So that was one of the reasons. Let's go ahead and bring up the next one, buddy. Okay, bring her down. This is one of my favorite ones too. Idiot needed to beat Vanilla Dome in Super Mario World Super NES.
What?
Please help. I can't beat Vanilla Dome in Super Mario World. I've tried 476 times. I have officially have the fear. Need a random idiot to come over and do it for me. The wizards are driving me insane. I almost lost it completely. Will provide whiskey and donuts. Please help.
Isn't that like
who-
a dozen levels into the game itself?
I don't know. I've never played it, but
I don't know Vanilla
That's-
Dome
that-
and Super Mario.
That's like the beginning of the game. Like you start on the little island, you make like, I don't know, like a dozen moves on levels, and then like you go into the little cave area, and then there's like 4 or 5 levels in there, and it's literally the beginning of the game. I don't get how they can get stuck there.
Maybe
hard
they're a
game.
local idiot too.
There's
I don't
only
know
one.
what-
There's only one
Dude.
mode. It's not easy, medium, and hard. It's just
It's hard.
my favorite thing is he's offering whiskey and
I know
donuts.
that's what I was thinking.
What a
what
combo.
But that's what I was just saying. Like
Yeah.
what kind of whiskey's he and with what kind of
I know.
get he powdered or frosted? What
How
kind
do you
of donuts?
pair that?
is he
Yeah.
local?
He is not local.
We can bust this out today.
No, he's not local. I only have one local one on here. I started going through our Craigslist, and it's just overwhelming.
I bet you a maple bar would go good with whiskey.
No,
Maybe.
like what kind of whiskey?
I don't know.
Yeah,
R&R.
No,
Peanut butter
Go
whiskey.
with the cheap
Oh,
classic.
Screwball.
Screwball. Yep.
Some Canadian
no.
whiskey.
Screwball isn't good. I'd rather
Screwball's
have.
great.
I'd rather,
I like screwball.
That's like one of the only ones you can take
you ever
straight.
had a screw Putin?
No.
Oh, instead of like a White Russian, they have a screw Putin.
Oh,
What is that?
A screwball whiskey and some cream and a little bit of coconut.
Okay. Huh, that actually sounds pretty good.
It actually is.
and he says that, and he doesn't really drink.
I don't drink. Oh, I like mixed drinks.
I like.
He
I
doesn't
like.
drink.
I like women drinks. So give me a strawberry daiquiri any part of the
you
day.
weren't
A
drinking on
properly
election night,
crafted
were you?
cocktail
I
is
haven't drank since
appropriate.
Exactly. But if I'm just having to have straight whiskey with donuts, I don't think I can do it. All right, what's the next
Doesn't
one?
that garnish it with a little bit of maple butter?
Alcohol and sugar just doesn't
Okay, bring it down.
go great.
What was this?
I didn't see.
You'll find
What
out.
was it?
Want to watch a live birth on mushrooms? Hey there, friends.
What?
That sounds like a nightmare scenario.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
What category was this in? We don't know. Hey there. My friends and I are trying to figure out the craziest thing we could do on magic mushrooms and realized that watching a live childbirth would be, by far, the most incredible, mind-blowing experience that we could think of. We are looking for a woman with child who would permit 5 respectable 20...
When the tool video just doesn't do it for you anymore, you got to watch a live birth.
Right?
Oh fuck.
5 respectful 27-year-old men to watch her give live birth while on magic mushrooms. Compensation is negotiable, but for sure, at least $100 per person and the knowledge of knowing, and you have the knowledge of knowing that you just blew some people's minds. Having a baby come out of you. This offer may not be for every person. If you know someone who is interested, please share this and offer so that it might fulfill our dream of watching a live birth on mushrooms.
No, that sounds terrible.
I love mushrooms.
Those guys are really respectable.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Really, that's crazy.
I wonder if they ever got the offer.
I know. That's what
We should contact him and see.
$100 a pop. I bet you somebody.
Oh yeah.
Bet you somebody let
You
that
get
happen.
$600 to give birth. That'll cover 0.5% of the bill.
It'd have to be.
I don't know why they went straight to
though.
human though. You know, like if they want to watch live birth, I mean, maybe they should. On
Watch
mushrooms, they should start with like a cat or something, and then move up to the human.
Giraffe. You ever seen a giraffe come out of the
Fucking horse.
Don't they like fall?
when it falls like 6
Yeah,
feet?
that's
Shit.
How's a giraffe real? But you know, I mean, I don't know. They're just weird animals.
Unicorns aren't.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go for the next one here.
They could have
Zach.
been real at one point, right? Maybe
Not
they
yet
just
a
went
funeral.
extinct.
All right.
They're just
Women
buff
for
rhinos.
man.
Rhinos are buff unicorns.
That was the category.
Yeah, woman for man. Not at a funeral. I'm looking for the guy that I banged at my uncle's funeral 2 weeks ago. We were sitting next to each other and started rubbing legs and tried to comfort me. You told me that I was beautiful, and next thing I knew, we were walking to the bathroom. I'm really worried because you never did say how you knew my uncle, and I'm freaking out that we could be related.
Oh my god!
The beauty of this is, you know, if not, I thought maybe we could continue where we left off. Maybe it was because it was taboo, but it was hot. And I don't think the funeral director knew what to think when we walked out of the bathroom together. Anyways, I hope to hear from you.
Cause
I don't think relation really matters to that person.
No.
No, it just seems like they're ready to go.
So you said you're
Round
my
two.
second cousin, huh?
Weddings,
Let's
it's
fuck.
great, but funeral, no. You are related to that person.
Maybe. Okay, what's the next
Hopefully.
one, Zach, so we can roll through these?
Well, not if you're just somebody
Oh,
who shows
here's
up
another
at
one.
random funerals.
Yeah, okay, bring that one down.
Does that?
I mean, it's somebody who wants cake.
Oh, shit. Someone who wants to
Cake
snag
and-
the
cake in an
necklace off
open
the dead
bar.
body. Oh,
Yeah.
Woman for man. Another one. Did we hook up at a Megadeth Motorhead concert? Me, blue hair, silver tube top, fishnets, knee-high black biker boots. You,
damn.
red mohawk, black pentagram gauges, viper piercings. I was grinding on you in the pit, and then we went to the bathroom again. We got fucked up. You had a nice cock, and I was wasted, so I let you raw dog me in the stall. You were really good, and you had to gag me so I wouldn't make too much noise. Anyways, I'm pregnant. It's yours. Contact me if you want to be part of your child's life.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a way.
It'll happen.
That'll happen.
And it'll happen. I knew that was coming.
Get an STD check. Stat.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Everyone there needs to get checked now.
Well,
It's amazing how we've made it this far as a civilization.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's almost like Jerry Springer was like the gauge for society.
our society sucks. Okay, let's bring up the next one, Zach. Bring it up, bring it down. I didn't even get to see what was. That was it? I have more.
Kim's
we
going to
didn't-
be working with someone that has blown out gauges. They have to get surgery because it just hangs.
So let me
You ever
give
seen
you-
those?
That's gross. We have a local one here that we didn't do that I obviously didn't get put up there. So the local one's the only one that we didn't get up there. So let's do this one. Pipe cleaner. This is local.
No, we didn't.
No, I didn't do that one. Let me just do it. Go ahead and bring it down. Yeah, bring it down. Go ahead and bring it down. Looking for someone who likes who likes cleaning a pipe. It's been a while since the pipe has been cleaned. Could be a regular thing. Let me know if you're interested. What kind of experience you have?
I flag all those.
Yeah, he's keeping it really vague.
I go.
I know.
through. That's
It's been a
not
while since his
vague.
pipe's been
Like,
cleaned.
does he want someone to like?
Not
What
a
is
man
it
of their-
called? Is it called gauging, where they stick a
No, he
glass
wants to
tube
get
in
It's
the
called
pee hole?
sounding.
I mean,
It's-
sounding.
there you
That's
go.
what it
Shit.
is. Yeah.
But
I
no,
just
Is that what he's
recently found out
talking
what that
about?
was.
That's what he's talking about.
No, it
I
isn't.
mean,
that's gross. I could not imagine.
He's
But
looking
yeah.
for a blowjob. Cleaning a pipe. That's a blowjob.
I feel like he could
yeah, but you
use
clean
better
you clean the
descriptive words.
inside of
Yeah.
a pipe. You don't clean the
Well-
outside of a pipe.
Oh my god.
They can't even write that anymore. Craigslist had to get rid of that, like explicitly, like dating portion of it. Now they can just do misconnections.
Do they still have back pages?
I don't know. I never figured out. Like,
No,
so.
those are gone.
Yeah.
They just Craigslist is gone too for that.
I will meet you for 3 roses. Whatever the fuck that means, right? Like, how much is a rose to you? Is it like $10?
Right? It could be anything.
Right. So yeah, it's like,
that's funny.
I guess you got to contact him to find out how much a rose is.
I think I've still got Craigslist.
Wow,
up on my
look at
phone.
this. This is what their website is now. It's
It looks
literally
terrible.
just a yeah.
It looks like when your
Like, it-
phone
it looks like
hasn't, it like loads a page incorrectly.
It looks like the shit from the 90s.
I go on there and flag every post that's in the wrong category just for fun.
That the app.
Yeah. App doesn't look bad. Let me see.
Who's using the app?
Missed. Misconnections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't need to go down this road.
There's a lot of misconnections.
Okay. What else we got for the
look at that. Let's
podcast?
just talk about this for the
There's
next
really
hour.
not, because I go through them.
Yeah, I browse it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Do you guys really?
I do,
love
yeah.
it,
Like, I fucking never do. I guess I just don't have time to do that.
You
I
don't
haven't-
have 1 in the morning. You don't have 10 minutes to scroll through Craigslist.
I don't stay up that late.
That's crazy.
There's, I don't. Yeah, I'm
old.
I'm old. I usually go to bed 11 if I don't have anything else to do. So, if
Fuck, I'm in bed by 8:30, 9
Yeah.
o'clock.
I mean, there was a time last month or so, a month and a half, where I'd stay up late, but not very often. So
Well,
Yeah, you
Craigslist.
don't have to stay up for graveyards anymore. So
no. And then I wake up today. Like I woke up at like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I had a weird fucking dream.
yeah,
Yeah, it was just weird. Somebody was breaking into my house, and I go and live in a California split, and I go and I fucking just do like a WWF kick from upstairs and just smash their head into the fucking ground. It was a weird dream.
wait,
I
like you
immediately
jumped like from the top of the stairs out the doorway,
smashed
like
him in the head.
like without even touching the stairs down the front of your house, and like smash their head into the fucking pavement.
It was WWF.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking
Hell
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's some gravity defying shit
And
you do in your
badass.
dreams.
It's really not. And then I immediately woke up like, this isn't really a nightmare. So why the fuck am I? And then I was just up.
If I tried to
6
do
o'clock
that,
in the
I
morning.
would jump down the first stairs, hit my head on the fucking doorway before I even got down the rest, and be on my ass.
Yeah.
And that would happen in my dream too.
That's what I was. You would still hit your head in your dream?
Oh, probably, yeah. Yeah.
And then his nose would get stuffed up and
Yeah,
he'd cough a little bit.
Physics
Sniffling.
works in my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in Dwayne's.
Not
He
into
just kind of floats around like a fairy.
I like those dreams.
So how long have we been on here? An hour? Before
But
everybody.
see, he can lucid dream though. He lucid dreams, right?
yeah.
I can't do that.
I can every now and then.
I'm just along for the ride when I dream.
Lucid dreams are great. They're a lot of fun. When you can fly, but sometimes you can't fly in lucid dream. When
I
you
hate it
try.
when I fight in dreams and I feel like I'm punching through water.
What?
Yeah, like when I'm fighting in my dreams, I feel like I'm under. Like I'm like when I try to punch, it's like.
Why are you
I'm under-
punching?
I don't know.
You're angry.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just trying to break a door down or something.
Same with guns.
Guns.
Guns don't work.
Yeah.
Guns don't work? What do you mean guns don't work?
I'm trying to, shoot a gun. They don't work.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, self-explanatory.
No, well, I mean, I guess. But like, they just don't function?
When you're trying to commit a terrorist hate crime, like in the airport, remember, no Russian, and the guns just don't work.
Nobody in here gets that reference besides you and me.
Oh, shit.
Where's
Where's the laugh track? It needs to add some laughter.
I don't know.
It's terrible.
I'm afraid
We
because
get to this point.
I've added crazy shit to
And
the.
someone told him on our comments that the sounds suck.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
sucks then. I love this.
You have to label those so you know which ones are which.
I know. Well, I've added stuff like I added back. How you like that motherfucker? I added the one that, yeah, but I don't want to use that one.
Saving it for a special moment.
I thought I'd use it, but can't do it.
What?
Fentanyl?
He's talking
about
somebody who does
Fentanyl?
Yeah.
Who looks like that?
Me.
What?
That's what Andrew said. Andrew's in the bathroom shitting right now.
I'm fucking commenting on the
Yeah.
stream.
He's commenting on the stream. God. So
That's
the,
epic.
the boy's in massive debt, and then he's only got 6 months.
How much seniority does he have?
Not enough.
No?
No.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Super young too.
Who's super young?
Andrew.
He is young.
Is he?
Yeah, he's,
He's-
younger than me.
He's
How old is he?
He's 29.
That's not super young.
No.
It's super young.
He's not even.
You think it is, but it goes by so quick. And next
Holy-
thing you know, like, I'm not going to be mean here, but women just turn into undesirable. And I'm not being mean. It is what it is.
I mean, I think
it goes
when
quick.
everybody gets old, they get undesirable.
Well, to a certain extent.
I mean, right?
yeah,
Nobody wants to have wrinkles. Nobody wants to experience getting old.
right.
So, I mean, it's life.
So like the girls right here, they could go on OnlyFans, maybe make some money or something. But
Yeah, but there's a market for even
Well,
old
kind of.
ladies with wrinkles on OnlyFans too. So I don't know why you're
But there isn't.
putting that out there.
but there isn't.
OnlyFans will always have a community for everybody.
They will have a community for
Old,
everybody.
young,
But can you?
feet, I mean,
shut the
Jesus.
fuck up. Can you make money at it? It's kind of like doing this podcast. Can you make money at it? If you spend, like, let's say, I just bought. Bring up my daughter. She is selling one of her cameras. It's super expensive, and so I just bought it from her. So. What do we got into this? Right there, 100. Got more in the back. Each camera's $300, $700, $200, blah, 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 blah. So after you buy all the equipment and stuff, can you make money? When you're doing OnlyFans, you got to buy lingerie, you got to have the bed set up and all this bullshit. I guess you start out with your phone or whatever, but you have to have a market. So somebody, his son was doing OnlyFans, which it's a huge market. For a dude jacking off so other dudes can see it. It's a huge market. But he only made $4,000 in a year. So, finally.
Money's money, though.
Money is money. Yeah, so I was like, fuck, I should do that.
You didn't tell me you were doing OnlyFans, Andrew.
Only feet pics. You can't recognize me.
Only feet. I don't know how we went down that fucking road.
Dwayne keeps
Women get undesirable.
No, you stop it.
You shitting on women worldwide was what got us there.
They get it out, put to pasture. And
Yeah,
Nobody
once they get wrinkles, may as well just toss them away.
I'm not trying to be mean there, but their
Upgrade.
value just
so-
hit
so
fucking rock bottom.
no, I feel like because like I'm not maybe my younger 20s I got catcalled a little bit more and like it doesn't happen anymore.
How old are you now?
36.
36, so you're still young.
Yeah, but no, okay. So when I was
Once you get to like 45,
Okay.
you're fucking a whole.
I was driving. No, listen. I was driving the delivery
Not
van.
disrespectful.
I was driving the delivery van. It's this big white van a while ago, and these dudes pulled up next to me, and they're like waving at me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not even wearing makeup today. Like, that hasn't happened in so long, and I felt like,
Your ghost
And then
cap's
I-
open.
and then I got on the freeway, and there was like wood chips blowing in my eyes, and I realized I left the side van door open, and I was getting on the freeway. They weren't waving at me. They weren't waving at me, and they were like, let me know the freaking door's open.
Yeah.
I didn't even put makeup. I was like, I didn't even put makeup on today.
Well, that's like what I was talking on the last podcast. Like when I was going through my little bitchy stage, when I went down to the Iron Goat downtown, and that fucking 24-year-old she gave me her number. It was just like, holy fuck, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
She's gonna fleece you. She was gonna take it for everything you
well,
got.
It would just make me suspicious
Okay.
if that happened. Like, what the fuck is going on
So-
here?
Your
Am I
wallet would
being
disappear.
scammed?
No,
Yeah.
so Andrew's exactly right. When somebody like that, it's just fucking up. I think it's because it's hot, probably, huh?
Spicy.
When you're an older dude, you don't realize when you're just a mark, right? So it could have been. It could have been.
No,
Just
the
running a game
waitress
on
at
you.
Hooters was flirting with me because she really wants me.
Did she give you her phone number? That's what I'm saying. She said, "Do you want a receipt?" I said, "No." I went back to the table, sat. She came back and said, "Here's your receipt," and there's a phone number on it. So what does she want? Was she just running a game?
She wants you to pay for dinner
That's my guess.
and
More.
things afterwards.
Yeah.
She wants money.
That's why I can never do like online dating.
Yeah.
Like,
And you're married.
well, obviously that. But I mean, like, if I was single, I don't think I'd be able to do online dating. It
Right.
just seems like a platform for people on both sides to like meet up for a free meal and then
Score.
yeah. But like Tinder, I don't get that. Like, why would you just want to meet up with someone you've never met before to pound it out?
That's
That
because
seems-
we're
that-
animals.
That seems like a really good
because
way to
that's
get
all
a.
you need sometimes.
Yeah, but it seems like a really good way to get an antibiotic resistant STD. And does anybody want that?
yeah, we don't.
I mean-
when's the last time you used a condom?
I can't imagine gonorrhea is fun. Right?
No, you saw all those syphilis billboards.
Fuck, I'm hot.
Remember those? They were all over the
open
place.
it. Set up
I
the
don't
door.
need
They were
holes.
all over.
I don't
we
need
gotta be done
holes
here
in
in
my
a minute.
brain.
Yeah, shit.
Got to get done.
Take some
I don't know.
mercury so you don't get holes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get it. The whole bang culture.
Yeah, it's weird because I was reading an article. There's 10 whatever gen they are. There's 10 million women in that gen, and 2 million of them are on OnlyFans. So me and Andrew were talking about this.
And doing a lot of Googling.
You think about it. Neither one of my daughters have kids. Sarah, she's in that gen. She doesn't have kids.
Are they ever going to?
Devin was going to until she found out what her medical problems are.
Yeah.
So they were planning on it. But you look at all these people that are in that range that don't have kids. So I was reading an article, and it was about the new AI sex robots, because women are fucking.
Oh yeah, it'll be the downfall of the species.
Oh yeah, well, women.
It'll absolutely.
Women are fucking specific guys and not having kids. But what does that leave men to that are with nobody?
Zach, you got to carry on the name. We need to at least have 9 kids.
Yeah, he needs to start going out and just
spread that
knocking
seed.
them up. Yeah.
There you go.
So guys are gonna start fucking robots instead of.
Well, they're super realistic now.
I've already started.
They have sensors in places, but they were expensive. It was like $150,000 for one. But if you don't have to put up with any drama,
now that you can actually have a conversation with a robot and have it be somewhat realistic,
and they
I
learn
mean,
what you want.
Oh yeah.
Well, and there's going to be fucking male robots for you too.
No, I mean, no, I'm just saying this.
Well, can you imagine? All right,
You
so
change
you got,
out the face. You put on a new wiener.
I mean, like, there's a
they
mortgage.
kind of already have.
You get a mortgage on these sex robots, so instead of you're gonna be living in like a 1-bedroom apartment, instead of getting a house, you got a loan on $150,000 sex robot,
Right.
and then you're stuck for life.
Yeah, well.
You should buy.
Well, I mean,
pull out your 401k, buy like 5, and rent
think
them
about
out.
it. Once they get advanced enough, though,
The price will drop.
The price will drop. I mean,
Yeah.
You don't make a payment; they're gonna walk away.
They'll clean the house. they'll make you dinner. I mean,
Yeah.
Eventually,
Be
they're
like
gonna get
iRobot.
good enough. They'll do maintenance on your fucking car that you spent.
Oh, yeah.
My sex robot
That you
left me.
also took out a mortgage on. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's
shit.
great. And then
It's-
and then on top of all this great stuff that it does, you can fuck it.
Shit.
That absolutely. Once robots get to the point where they can basically take care of their owners, hopefully without starting the machine revolution, our society is done.
What was,
We are done as a species.
There's that movie.
I don't care.
Population control, maybe.
Shit, what was that movie called? Where it was a sex robot that he just started like falling in love with.
And he cheated on his wife with.
Yeah, well, that's
How?
I know that's a new
What is
movie.
that?
Oh yeah, would it be cheating?
Yeah, it wouldn't be. You're just hanging out with the machine. Did you just sigh?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, that's gonna be tricky. Like,
I mean, can
get
you
divorced,
can
is
you
that
have an
grounds for
affair with an
divorce?
inanimate object?
I don't know, man.
I mean, arguably no, but I can see where the line could be. I mean, at the same time,
Just don't come to me for a while. I just want to relax back here. You guys talk it out.
Let's talking about fucking robots, Andrew. Come on.
I
Would you
think-
fuck a robot?
Well, no, there's no question. Of course I would. What do you mean? What the fuck kind of question is that? I'd let a robot fuck me.
But do you think Kim would think it was cheating?
It would have to be. We'd have to get some ground rules. It would have to be like a 3-way situation.
Yeah, that would make threesomes a lot easier, wouldn't it?
You just strap on you twist on the dick,
No,
so she's satisfied.
It'd still be.
Well, I mean, if the robot's not going to get any feelings, it's not going to, drag one of the partners away or
Yeah.
take over
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other partner's
No,
life.
that's
I mean,
making
with an
sense.
off switch, you can just be like, nah, not tonight. I mean, seems like it'd make things a lot easier.
Do you
for
think
Until the
threesomes.
robot learns that it likes being alive more than being shut off.
Exactly.
Do you think you'd have sex more than 16 times in a year with a robot?
Probably not.
Probably not. About
Probably
the same.
not.
Because it'd be too much effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's gonna judge you for like the porn that you watch, or the
Well, yeah.
movies
No,
you
it
wanna
doesn't-
do.
It's going to be hooked up to your house, your thermostat,
Yeah.
your
Oh,
fucking
it's-
TVs, your phone. It's going to be connected to everything.
Well,
it's
they said
it's going to know everything about you.
knows your social media.
Well, it's going to put all your information in the cloud. It said it can connect to the Wi-Fi, and it's going to go up to the cloud.
That's a bad idea. All of that's a bad idea.
Because of
It's
this.
gonna learn
Everything
like, ISIS
about
beheading
everything about
videos.
electronics nowadays is a bad idea, and yet we're still going full steam ahead. So
Yeah, it's gonna be like an Ultron situation where
Ultron.
you want to have sex with it, but it wants to kill humanity.
Zach, do you remember what the one that does the blowjobs is called? What was her name? Wasn't it like Harmony or something like that?
I need to write this down.
Yeah.
of course they'd give it a fucking stripper name.
Harmony. I think it was Harmony.
Diamond.
Or Angel, Diamond,
Shit.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's my cousin's name.
Angel?
Diamond.
Oh
He's
yeah.
a boy though. Yeah.
Oh,
I guess he had a birthmark shaped like a diamond.
I have a destiny in my family.
Thought you, yeah.
boy.
Oh.
No, girl.
Okay, because I knew a guy named Destiny growing up.
Really?
Yes.
That's kind of sucky.
It was, yeah. I got to look
How
him up.
did he spell it?
It was how you'd expect. It was just like the word destiny. I mean, okay. Destiny. Shit, what was his name? I think I'm still friends with him.
I hate when you go to look someone up, you're like, what? Why would they do it to me?
You know, it might not be Destiny.
Wow.
They're all
That was anticlimactic.
One of my friends, her name was Genesis, which was a bizarre name.
Was it like after the Bible?
I have no idea. I never asked her. I didn't really care.
Next time you need to get more curious about these things.
Yeah. Well, it was a long time ago. But it was interesting when she'd come into work.
Did you bang her?
Of course he did.
Stop it. Stop it. Of course not.
I don't believe you.
Hold on. I just
Trinity. His name was Trinity.
Of course
I'm sorry.
it was.
Well, that makes way more
Trinity.
sense than Destiny. I've never heard of a dude named Destiny.
Does it though? Trinity? That's such a weird name for a dude.
It's still a
Yeah,
weird name for a dude, but it
Trinity
makes
is-
more sense than
I
Destiny.
think Matrix pretty much solidified that as a female name.
Trinity.
Trinity Neverdoll. Let me just throw his last name.
Neverdoll.
out there.
Neverdoll.
Yeah.
Wow,
love
that is
that.
that is a unique last name.
I'm gonna write that
Was his
down.
parents hippies?
Definitely does not look like a Trinity.
Yeah.
But
This
when
poor guy.
when
Poor
you-
guy.
it was always interesting to me. It's like
Oh.
body or face, right? What do guys like the most? But when Genesis would come into work, right? Everybody would leave their fucking jobs at 6 o'clock in the morning and they would go up to the front. I swear to God, it would happen. And she had a very voluptuous body, like holy fuck.
Yeah, he banged her.
And he did bang her?
You did? Huh?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear.
But her face was just like, eh. She was pretty, but she wasn't great. But
They had a word for that back in
body
the...
body
Good
trumps
from
face.
far, but far from good.
Huh? No. Oh, I was
No,
gonna,
body-
I
body
was-
trumps face.
I mean, the early
Butterface?
2000s thing was Butterface. Everything's good. Butterface.
Yeah, shit. That's so unfortunate
What's
What?
unfortunate? The
that we
body.
have those types of terms. Me
well.
as a self-proclaimed feminist should eradicate those,
Dude,
those scummy words like that.
You're a
I'm an
simp.
ally.
Yes. You're a simp, is what you are. You
It's
are a
just the
simp.
it's the old days coming out. I mean, that's really what it is.
I feel like I've regressed back to my attitude of when I was younger.
That's what happens when you get older, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Especially with men, they tend to get more conservative or regress back to their youth as they get older.
I guess.
And women tend to go in the other direction.
Huh.
They tend to actually get more mature and
No,
more-
I think I became somewhat nicer as I got older, and then I was starting to
You got
slip back
soft.
the other way. I'm starting to go the other way. Yeah, it got soft.
No, you got something.
And then once I fucking put
Or-
the needle in my stomach, then I started getting hard.
you've
again.
just
Like-
you're done with
the fuck around.
the fuzzy the
fuck around.
let's all be super sweet towards each other
Yeah.
and non-offensive
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So I understand that.
Let's wrap this up because we've been here an hour and a half, and let's go take pictures so I can actually put what was that look for?
I didn't know. Look.
You look fantastic. What do you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And your beard did not get trimmed.
No, it did not.
Oh my God,
You're welcome.
you're such a sexy man.
How did they say you look like the one sitting under a bridge using fentanyl when he's sitting next to me?
Yeah, who said that? That's wild.
Yeah, man.
What a weird thing to say.
Let's-
Yeah, I think it said 7-Eleven. I
don't-
look like the dude that does Fent by the 7-Eleven.
God, why do I do this? Why do I get abused?
Hey, I was on your side on that
I
conversation.
know. Taylor's been on my side this whole time.
You got more comments, though.
Yeah, it's all from Zach. Would you like me to read them?
Yeah, please.
Fancy, that Taylor guy is a loser.
I agree.
The guy who made strong, independent women is worried about women being pregnant. No, I'm worried about it. You see, here's the deal. When Japan is in like this huge decline, they need people for jobs and work and to keep the society rolling. Everything's cyclical. So when your population declines, that's when there's a problem.
I don't think it's declining. It's just reaching a plateau, right?
No, it's declining.
It's
Oh, shit.
for,
Good for them.
they have a negative birth rate just like South Korea.
oh, it's huge.
Oh, good.
It's huge. So they can't.
we
They
need
can't.
that here.
we are having that here. And
we're getting there. We're
we
not
need-
quite there yet, though.
no, because of immigration propping us up.
Yep.
But we have a bunch of Trumpers that have been brainwashed that say we don't need immigration, but we really do because
Kick the 30 million people.
this
out.
generation
Yep.
isn't fucking, or they aren't having babies. They're fucking
That's
like
'cause
crazy.
nobody can fucking afford to have kids.
I couldn't afford to have kids when I had kids. Can you? Same thing with you.
Even
I
less
was in no position to
affordable
have a kid
now.
when I-
Were you in position to have kids?
Well, no.
No,
but-
you can't afford. None of us could
But I'm
afford it
just
at
saying,
the time.
like, things have changed
But
as far as society's view on
Right.
having nobody. When you got pregnant, 20 years ago, it was like, oh, I'm not ready.
yeah,
This is going to be expensive. I don't have a good job and all that stuff. But it wasn't a life altering thing in the fact that
You got to create a GoFundMe so you can get diapers.
Yeah, it didn't destroy your life in the same way that it does today, where we spend, almost $6 a carton for fucking 12 eggs.
It was
where we're spending
$7.50
$5 for a fucking gallon of milk when, before COVID, it was like $1.23.
Thanks, Biden.
I mean, it's
I'm just in a weird.
accidentally having children these days could literally put you out on the fucking streets.
And then your
With some
kid's gone.
certainty when you're already paying
I
2-3
get it.
times the cost to live in
get it.
a place.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like it's different from when I started
and-
having kids.
And my perspective is bad because I have money. So like 2 ribeyes. We went yesterday. I got 3 ribeyes were $40 yesterday, and then he's got to get his sirloin steak, so it's like $50, and then whatever goes with it. I've been on a fucking spending spree here lately, right? So I have money, so I don't feel what you guys feel, and I have stuff that's paid off, so I don't feel what you guys feel. So
I have to look at
my perspective is fucked.
I got to
every
wait
day.
another 5 to 6 years before my house is paid off. But once that happens and I
Yeah.
have an extra $13.50 every month, I'll probably feel like you feel, and none of this $5 for a dozen eggs is gonna mean anything to me anymore. But as of right now, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck.
Holy
I don't have a savings account, not with anything in it, because everything has gotten so much more expensive that we're shelling out all of our paychecks every single week and month.
Yeah,
It's just,
see, my perspective is fucked up on
it's
this.
wild. It wasn't like that before COVID. We had built up a certain level of security, but with the costs of everything, it's
Yeah.
just fucking crazy.
Right. I don't even know what to say because my perspective is fucked up on this.
Dick.
I'm going to have to edit the fuck out of this because there's so many pauses and stuff in it. So let's get done with this so we can take our pictures.
Wrapping that
I'm
up.
just fucking done.
All right.
I wish I was in a better mood. I've been a little bit of a downer, but
A little bit.
yeah. She was supposed to bring me Adderall. Or cocaine or meth or whatever the fuck. She didn't bring me nothing. She
Share
talked
with
to
the
me about
class.
this and she lied to me.
No, we
Bring enough for everyone next time.
Maybe Amanda will do it for me next time. We can do it.
Everybody's giving you the cold shoulder today.
I know it is what it is.
We'll pass around the
I'm
smelling
just done
salts.
with it. What's that?
We'll pass around the salts.
We're gonna
Get the
next.
sniffing salts back.
What we're gonna do next time is we're gonna do Molly on the podcast, and you guys are.
Molly roulette, right?
Yeah, so you guys get to do it. I get to sit here and watch you.
So 3 of them are just crack rocks, and then one of them's a Molly. So you see what
Everybody's a
happens.
Everybody's a winner. All right, well, thank you for joining us on this episode of the Unfamiliar Podcast.
Ooh.
Bye.